the bell to start the round. You'd like to see more jabs. Back and forth they go. Nice counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Catch and shoot. Off the charts action from both. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Rokohl in that last round. I promise you, all three judges. They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Miss with that jab. That counter shot lands. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Rokohl in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the score. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The perfect counter lands. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Big whiff with the right hook. counter-punching. It's obvious which one of these fighters has to get on the inside.
I've done that before. Use your reach, use your speed. Frustrate the opponent. Make them make a mistake.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good defense stopping that jab. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Good counter punch. Big swing and a miss with the hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Rokohl in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he misses with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice counter shot. No rest for the weary. And he scores with the counter. How about that time counter shot? And he misses with the left uppercut. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this battle?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Let's talk about Rokohl in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. And there's the bell to start the round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Pretty close fight here in this round. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That counter punch caught him clean. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Rokohl in that last round. That bell could not have come. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
That counter punch caught him clean. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Through the hook, didn't land. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Time they drop their guard, they get caught. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Nice counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Rokohl in that last round. And a round that seemed like we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
The straight right just misses. And they figure out the combination to this sink.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Lucky that hook didn't score. Beautiful counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punching. The straight right just very close round with 10 seconds to go. A perfect counter shot. Let's talk about Rokohl in that last round. Well, we're entering desperate. And there's the bell to start the round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punching. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Catch and shoot. There's a counter shot. The straight right just misses. Fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Beautiful counter punch. Nice exchange here from both men. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Beautiful counter punch. Let's talk about Rokohl in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford. They ring the bell, and here we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until you're sense of the comeback.
You'd like to see more jabs. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Beautiful counter shot. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. A straight right just misses.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one...
Oh, Patrick Rokohl right now stumbling around. He couldn't seize the moment.
Being Dave.
And that could be the beginning of the end for Rokohl. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Patrick Rokohl seeing cobwebs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Rokohl in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs. They ring the bell, and here we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Catch and shoot. A perfect counter lands. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Oh, Patrick Rokohl goes down hard. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
That's lights out right there.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here. Well, he's back on his feet, but right now, the corner's got to think about throwing in the towel.
It's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him...
And that could be the beginning of the end for Rokohl. We almost saw a knockout of Patrick Rokohl seeing cobwebs. Shot, and Rokohl has to go down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.